Today, we will learn some new vocabulary that may help you prepare for your GRE exam. In this video, we will look at some words beginning with AR. The first word is arable. A-R-A-B-L-E. Arable. Arable means fit for growing crops. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Most of the farmers grow arable crops. 2. The support policy favors big arable farmers. The next word is arbiter. A-R-B-I-T-E-R. Arbiter. Arbiter means person with power to decide a matter in dispute, judge who is in a position to make influential judgments. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The law is the final arbiter of what is considered obscene. 2. Andrew was the arbiter of the disagreement. The next word is arbitrary. A-R-B-I-T-R-A-R-Y. Arbitrary. Arbitrary means unreasonable or capricious, random, tyrannical. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. My choice is always arbitrary. 2. The rules seemed arbitrary and inflexible. The next word is arbitrate. A-R-B-I-T-R-A-T-E. Arbitrate. Arbitrate means act as judge at the request of both sides. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. A committee will arbitrate between management and unions. 2. Someone must arbitrate between opposing parties. The next word is arboretum. A-R-B-O-R-E-T-U-M. Arboretum. Arboretum means place where different trees and shrubs are studied and exhibited. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The Arboretum has a romantic history. 2. The Arboretum is a world treasure trove of botanical resources. The next word is arboreal. A-R-B-O-R-E-A-L. Arboreal. Arboreal means of or living in trees. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Squirrels are arboreal creatures. 2. Orangs are the most arboreal of the apes. The next word is arcade. A-R-C-A-D-E. Arcade. Arcade means a covered passageway usually lined with shops. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The building is now Playland, an amusement arcade. 2. There is a tall nave arcade and no clear story. The next word is arcane. A-R-C-A-N-E. Arcane. Arcane means esoteric, secret, mysterious, known only to the initiated. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The triple jump is certainly an arcane discipline. 2. It is not exactly arcane knowledge. The next word is archaeology. A-R-C-H-A-E-O-L-O-G-Y. Archaeology. Archaeology means study of artifacts and relics of early mankind. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. He specializes in archaeology. 2. She teaches archaeology at the university. The next word is archaic. A-R-C-H-A-I-C. Archaic. Archaic means antiquated, no longer used, belonging to the past. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The system is archaic and unfair and needs changing. 2. The repressed archaic heritage is unconscious. The next word is archetype. A-R-C-H-E-T-Y-P-E. Archetype. Archetype means prototype, primitive pattern. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. France is the archetype of the centralized nation-state. 2. The United States is the archetype of a federal society. The next word is arch. A-R-C-H. Arch. Arch means chief, first. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Trees arch over the river. 2. Marble Arch is a famous London landmark. The next word is archipelago. A-R-C-H-I-P-E-L-A-G-O. Archipelago. Archipelago means group of closely located islands. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. In the archipelago, the great religions had curious adventures. 2. The cacti are unique to the archipelago, but many have been strangled by vines. The next word is archive. A-R-C-H-I-V-E. Archive. Archive means public records, place where public records are kept. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The archive is a gold mine for historians. 2. I've been studying village records in the local archive. The next word is ardor. A-R-D-O-R. Ardor. Ardor means heat, passion or zeal. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. She displayed great ardor for art. 2. Her ardor is only on the surface. The next word is arduous. A-R-D-U-O-U-S. Arduous. Arduous means hard, strenuous. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. She undertook the arduous task of monitoring the elections. 2. They crashed out after a long, arduous journey. The next word is argot. A-R-G-O-T. Argot. Argot means slang, speech spoken by only a small group of people. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Pupils' argot is of particular interest. 2. There are other revealing examples of camp argot. The next word is aria. A-R-I-A. Aria. Aria means operatic solo, a song sung by one person in an opera or oratorio. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Kendrick's pitch was good throughout the first aria. 2. The audience applauded after the soprano sang the aria so beautifully. The next word is arid. A-R-I-D. Arid. Arid means, of land, dry, barren, unproductive. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Water from the Great Lakes is pumped to arid regions. 2. He began to season the arid climate in the Middle East. The next word is aristocracy. A-R-I-S-T-O-C-R-A-C-Y. Aristocracy. Aristocracy means hereditary nobility, privileged class, government by nobility. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. He married into the French aristocracy. 2. The personal loyalties of the aristocracy were torn. The next word is armada. A-R-M-A-D-A. Armada. Armada means fleet of warships. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. They'd all seen the Armada crossing the water. 2. The Spanish Armada was sent to attack England in 1588. The next word is aromatic. A-R-O-M-A-T-I-C. Aromatic. Aromatic means fragrant, having a sweet smell. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The plant is strongly aromatic. 2. The wine has a rich aromatic flavor. The next word is arraign. A-R-R-A-I-G-N. Arraign. Arraign means charge in court, indict. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The tramp was arraigned on a charge of stealing. 2. He was arraigned for criminally abetting a traitor. The next word is array. A-R-R-A-Y. Array. Array means marshal, draw up in order, arrange in order, clothe splendidly, adorn. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. He was unable to escape the array of facts. 2. He was unable to escape the array of facts. The next word is arrears. Arrears. Arrears means being in debt, money that should have been paid, work that should have been done. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Many people are in arrears with their rent. 2. They fell into arrears with their rent. The next word is arrhythmic. A-R-R-H-Y-T-H-M-I-C. Arrhythmic. Arrhythmic means lacking rhythm or regularity. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The present study demonstrates that sudden arrhythmic death is an important contributor to SIDS. 2. Objective to observe the anti-arrhythmic effects of water extract liquid of shenbei with different constituents. The next word is arrogance. A-R-R-O-G-A-N-C-E. Arrogance. Arrogance means pride, haughtiness. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The boast of arrogance soon turns to shame. 2. His confidence was misread as arrogance. The next word is arroyo. A-R-R-O-Y-O. Arroyo. Arroyo means gully, narrow channel formed by rainwater. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. Advisors said Arroyo will focus initially on reinvigorating the economy, battered by the political crisis. 2. A trash pit was discovered along nearby Arroyo Seco Creek in the early 1980s. The next word is artery. A-R-T-E-R-Y. Artery. Artery means blood vessel. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. A muscular spasm in the coronary artery can cause a heart attack. 2. Roads and railways artery every province. The next word is articulate. A-R-T-I-C-U-L-A-T-E. Articulate. Articulate means effective, expressing ideas clearly, having clear sounds. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. She struggled to articulate her thoughts. 2. She's unusually articulate for a 10-year-old. The next word is arsenal. A-R-S-E-N-A-L. Arsenal. Arsenal means storage place for military equipment. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. It's his 4th season as an Arsenal defender. 2. The country has agreed to reduce its nuclear arsenal. The next word is artifact. A-R-T-I-F-A-C-T. Artifact. Artifact means object made by human beings, either handmade or mass-produced. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The museum has a fascinating collection of Celtic artifacts. 2. A single obsidian artifact cannot be The next word is artifice. A-R-T-I-F-I-C-E. Artifice. Artifice means deception, trickery. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. His remorse is just an artifice to gain sympathy. 2. His remorse is just an artifice to gain sympathy. The next word is artisan. A-R-T-I-S-A-N. Artisan. Artisan means a manually skilled worker. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. The artisan can cut stones into various shapes. 2. The experienced artisan would pass on the tricks of the trade to the apprentice. The last word is artless. A-R-T-L-E-S-S. Artless. Artless means without guile, open and honest. Here are some ways you can use the word in a sentence. 1. He smiled as artless as a child of 5. 2. She was curiously artless.